Good morning. Thank you so much for 27 months, Josie. You're awesome. Thank you. All my love. I'm sorry, I'm not so cheerful right now. Another one of those days where I'm using the string to make myself feel better versus already being in a good mood. On here. I'm sorry for that. I hate coming on here not in a good mood. I hope everyone's having a good Tuesday though. I'm gonna get started with the cheers first. Just packing the bowl. One second now. Rah rah. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for seeing me. I love being here with y'all. So it always means a lot to me when you guys love being here with me. Oh, thought I had to get up for this. It's right here. I'm gonna do 2 stream segments today, just a heads up. We'll have this one now, and I'll be on for a couple of hours, then I gotta get off for a little bit. And then I'll come back in the evening. I may play Batman later tonight instead of getting back on Minecraft. We'll see. We'll see how far I get in building today, and if I feel like I need to come back into it. Okay. Cheers, y'all. I don't know if that does anything. I see people do it. We'll see. open my latte. I got the same latte I had yesterday. So it's vanilla. A vanilla triple shot latte. Anytime I order just a vanilla latte, I feel so basic. And I hate saying that. I hate calling things basic. That's what it feels like. I was just doing that because I'm tired of looking at it. So what were we... I need to remind myself what we were working on. I need more wood right there. Why are you alive? How is he surviving? Is it because he's right underneath the roof thing? Oh, now he's going out because it started raining. That was weird. I guess it was the roof. Also, why did I never notice that's... I think it was always supposed to be a little oblong, actually. Okay, that's fine. You're not sure you've ever had one? A vanilla latte? Do you like lattes? Because vanilla latte, I feel like is like, when I say it's basic, I just mean because like literally that's like what most people start off with. They either start off with a vanilla latte or they start off with a mocha. Or if they like things to be really sweet, they'll get caramel. Those are like the three like basic staple lattes. Caramel, mocha, vanilla. Or just like a regular latte. But like people who don't normally drink coffee or don't know what to get at a coffee shop, that's what they usually will get. People who like coffee but don't know what to get at a coffee shop will just get a latte, like a plain latte. They won't even add flavor. Like maybe they only drink coffee at home, so they're at a coffee shop for the first time, or they're at a coffee shop randomly, like it's a rare occasion. So they'll just get like a latte or an Americano or just a regular drip coffee. But most times I see them try to go out of the box because they're not normally there. You just drink coffee black a lot of the time. Yeah. See, I loved coffee before I ever became a barista. I loved coffee. What's up, Marco? Did you get my gift? Um, but I loved coffee, and I would always fluctuate between adding cream and having it black. But then when I became a barista, I got really into milky coffee, obviously, because I started drinking lattes. And honestly, I feel like a latte has less coffee. I know that it's espresso, and espresso is stronger, but it's so diluted by the milk that honestly it doesn't have the same effect as if you were to drink a plain coffee. Even when people do an Americano, it's not the same because the water is still diluting the espresso. If you want the full effects of the espresso, just have an espresso shot. Just get a double shot, like, of espresso. Oh yeah, I was gonna have Lily send it to you at first, but it's all right. So next time I play Wildwoods, Marco, and you're available, you should join us. Definitely, like, try to play it like you and your fiance. Y'all play it together. It's something you don't like. You can't really play by yourself, and I didn't realize that at first. I bought the game and I was so excited to play it on stream, and I played one run by myself and was like, "Oh, this is not a game that you play by yourself. You need a group of friends." And so I'm just pushing it on everybody. I'm telling you all, you'll have to all have the game so that we can play it together. I love a good macchiato. I'll even get a triple shot if I'm feeling extra. No, for real. Like, this latte has a triple shot. I don't normally do a triple shot. Normally I just do a regular. But I love a good macchiato too. I love macchiatos. I love lattes. I love just espresso. My favorite coffee shop has this drink called the Nico, and basically it's a double shot of espresso with like a dollop of milk. It's like a traditional style of a macchiato because a macchiato, the way that Starbucks does macchiatos is not a macchiato, you guys. That's not a macchiato. A macchiato is actually a double shot of espresso with like a quarter inch of milk. It's not that much at all. You get about it's about the same amount of milk as espresso, maybe a little bit less. That's what a macchiato is. What what uh what Starbucks does is wrong. So just so you guys know, so the drink that I get at my favorite cafe is a Nico. It's called Nico, but it's basically just the macchiato. But they put a little bit of orange zest onto it as well and some nutmeg. I when I first had it, I got it to go, and I was kind of mad that I had it to go because I was like, "Oh, this is a sipper. This is one of those like look fancy at a coffee shop with my book in hands drinks." I was like, ugh. So ever since I go to, because they had two different locations. The location I first started going to when I moved up here, it's closed down now, which I don't know why, but it was more of a to go stop. So there wasn't really an area to sit down and have the drink and sit there. And then like further down the street, they had a larger location that had an inside and outside. So that location still exists. That's where I go now. When if y'all ever hear me talk about, oh, I took myself out for coffee, that's where I'm going. I go there. Well, there's two places I go. I either go there or I go to this other spot because this other spot that I like makes a good lavender latte. And I love a good lavender latte as well. Oh, and they also have cardamom at that one too. So I usually will get like a lavender cardamom. So like, yeah. So, but yeah, if I ever say I'm taking myself out for coffee, I'm probably at that shop, sitting outside. Especially if it's a nice day, I'm sitting outside. Once I got approached because I was sitting outside with my tarot cards, and somebody was like, "Are you doing tarot readings?" And I was like, "I feel like I'm in a movie." No, I wasn't doing tarot readings for other people though. It was good. Like, add that to your coffee. It was so good. But see, it's only good with the espresso and the little dollop of milk they add. I don't know. It's just so fancy. It's just so fancy. It's a small little drink and it cost me $8. I was the main character that day. I felt so special. I was like, oh. I was like, I'm sorry, but no, I'm not. But ooh. But ooh. Let me flip my imaginary hair. I be doing that all the time, you guys. I don't got no hair, but I be flipping it. I saw a TikTok. I saw a TikTok of somebody doing that, and that was like the whole TikTok. Or no, no, no. They was like doing a whole hair flip. They was like brushing it and doing a whole hair flip, and the whole comment section was like, "But I get it." I was like, "I get it too, cause I do it. I ain't got no hair. Y'all be wearing my bandanas like they hair. It be flipping, flapping in the back. I'd be like, "Ooh, flip, flip. That's my hair, y'all." That's to put my hair behind my ear. My scarves and my beanies. Y'all remember when I used to wear that slouchy beanie? I don't know how long y'all, but I can't remember how long y'all been following me, but I used to wear this slouchy beanie about 4 years ago, almost every day. And actually, it wasn't even a beanie. It was actually my bonnet. It was my hair bonnet, my night bonnet. But look, I wore that shit as it was a beanie. I wore it like it was a beanie. Okay. And it was slouchy. You know, I was always flipping that. I thought that was hair. That was my hair. What do you mean? I had no hair underneath it. That was my hair. Um, no, I just really wish I had long hair, I think. I hate that my hair is short, actually. But I keep it short because of the trichotillomania. It's just easier. I'm doing random stuff right now because my mood is I'm trying to find things to laugh at. I need a haircut. It's past my shoulder and annoying the fuck out of me. Give me your hair. I wish my hair was at my booty. I love long hair. Actually, I take that back. I like a good bob. I like a good bob. When my hair was straight, I used to have it in a bob all the time. That was my style. But like I told my hairdresser one day, because I was trying to. My mom, man, she didn't really let me like be. You know what I mean? And that's why I say like, ever since I dropped Harry Potter, I have like fully come into myself because like I really, I really wanted to be like more alternative as a kid, but my mom was not about it. My mom was not about it. But she like every once in a while would kind of let me like dabble a little bit, a little bit. And so like when I got my hair colored for the first time, I really wanted it purple, but she was like, no, it couldn't be purple. It had to be what color? She made me do like a burgundy, like a maroon burgundy or something like that. But it, like in the right light, it almost looked purple, kind of. And then so like after that, I was like, I want a mohawk. My mom said, "Oh hell no." My mom said, "A mohawk." She said, "Oh hell no." My hairdresser instead, because my hair was still straight at the time, so my hairdresser instead, um, she cut it into a bob, but she like cut the sides just a tad bit shorter, and so like at the right angles, it all and like if I like styled it right, it looked like a mohawk. So like my mom wouldn't let me like fully have one, but like she was like, if you style it right, it had to look a certain way for her to be like, okay, fine. I was like, all right. That was my venturing out with my style. I had a little something of a mohawk. It was actually kind of cute though. I think I got some pictures still somewhere. I'll have to share it with y'all in the Discord. It was actually kind of cute. My first time my mom let me get my hair cut the way I wanted, the deal was to grow it super long and donate the hair. Oh, well, that's nice though. You had a dyed mohawk? Yeah. My mom was not about that life. My mom was not about that life. Didn't I tell you the other day, Lily, what I used to have to do? I took eyeshadow to streak my hair just to color it because she wouldn't let me color it for the longest time. I couldn't do shit, dude. I was sheltered as fuck while also being like the least innocent kid ever. It's like my childhood, when I think about my childhood, I'm just like, it don't make no sense, Sean. It don't make no sense. There were things that I knew that I didn't have no business knowing. But at the same time, I was not allowed to do nothing. And for the most part, I didn't do nothing. Like there were things I did because of curiosity, but there were things that I just did it because I was like the good kid. It was like there were certain things I was just like, no, if I do that, then I'll get in too much trouble. You know, like well, until I was in high school, literally saying it. Even that has some restrictions. Yeah, no, yeah, the haircut and hair dye didn't happen until I was 16. My mom wouldn't let me do stuff until I was about 16. And like, okay, and get this. This is the craziest part that I always think about because I grew up with a Gen Z kid, right? I'm a millennial growing up with this Gen Z kid. This Gen Z kid, and we all know Gen Z kids are the iPad kids. They're the ones that grew up with phones or iPads in their hand from a young age. My sister had her first phone when she was like 7. Before that, she had iPods that could connect to the internet and was allowed to use text message apps.
I got my first phone when I was 11. I could not contact anyone but my parents on that phone. I got my first, and that was also a hand-me-down phone. My sister got a brand new iPhone at 7. When I was 12, I had worked over the summer to raise enough money that I was able to pay for my first phone that was new. And because I paid for it, it was allowed to connect to my friends. I was 12. Because I paid for it, I was allowed to talk to my friends on that phone. What? I had to pay for it. At 12. And it wasn't an iPhone, because the iPhones didn't exist then. It was a little Motorola. Like, when I think about that, I'm just like, like, I couldn't do anything. And even then, I still had restrictions because I was still on the phone plan with the family. So even then, even though I was still allowed to talk to my friends, I still had restrictions. Oh, don't talk after this time. Don't talk before this time. Don't call those friends. Don't be sending too many text messages. Oh my God. Actually, I don't know a single phone that my family, like my parents, paid for me. Now that I think about it. I think I paid for all of them except for the hand-me-downs. Like, they gave me a bunch of hand-me-downs growing up. Even through high school. I have very few new phones because I had to pay for them myself if I wanted it new. And I was a kid. So by the time I got my first job, not only did I have to pay for my new phone, I had to pay for, I don't know what I was even open. I had to pay for my part of the plan as well. That's my part of the bill. It's too dark in here, apparently. Everything is trying to spawn. Oop. He made me break my foot. Where did the spider go? Where's he? Is he upstairs? He must be upstairs. No. What? I was in the level until I could pay for it. I was on my own plan. I got a job when I was 16. I've been camping since. Damn! My parents brought me a bundle when I was out of work and looking for a new job. I remember staying up late and chatting with my high school BF for hours until we both fell asleep. Damn. What was up with our parents, man? Why millennials get that treatment? You gotta work for it. And then Gen Z just, here you go. Can't leave the house without one. What is up with this? I don't even know what I was doing with that. Oh, I see. It was looking weird.
Where is the zombie? I can't really hear the skeleton from up here. I just hear zombie. Is he outside? I hate the zombie sounds. It bothers me. He is. They wanted us to be responsible, and that's what the younger generations are not learning. Everyone younger than myself, except a select few, have expected to just show up and get paid for just being there too. It gave us work ethic. Is that what you're saying? Not everybody got treated that way, though. I went to college with a girl. Okay, well, so one of my like middle school friends happened to end up going. We like didn't go to the same high school, but we ended up going to the same college, and so we hung out. And her roommate did not get taught how to be responsible or anything. Her roommate was calling her parents like every 5 seconds. How do I do this? How do I do that? And we both would just sit there and just be like, it's like you're asking how to wipe your own butt sometimes. Like, not literally, but it's like, did they not teach you how to be independent and like take care of yourself? But her parents, it's like they answered every call. It's not like they complained about it. But who knows? I didn't really meet them. I just was there. I would just be in their dorm room hanging out with my friend, and they'd be hearing this call like, "Girl, what is she saying?" One of the things was needing to know how to do her laundry. She also didn't know how to sweep, and like my friend was like trying to clean up their dorm once, and it was like, "Can you sweep?" And she just was like, "Oh, how do I do that? I've never done that before." Like that kind of thing. Like, what? You don't know how to sweep? Or wash your clothes? But that's the times we live in. I was watching Bridgerton, and I mean, y'all know that scene? Y'all know that scene in Bridgerton, if y'all seen it, where Daphne and Anthony decide to try to make some milk for themselves, and they was like, we gotta light up the thing. They had to light up the kennel first, and Daphne was like, well, I shouldn't know how to do it, and Anthony was like, well, I wouldn't either. It is because like they didn't have to do anything for themselves because they got maids and servants and stuff. And Lord have mercy, every time I see scenes like that and stuff, I'm like, this is the stuff that I'm like, I don't like about that type of that time period. There's so much about that time period I love. But also, if I was a lord or lady, like, please let me
clean my own dishes. Please teach me how to light a fire. Please teach me how to do these things. Because, like, what do you mean I can't wake up in the middle of the night and make my own milk because nobody taught me how to light a fire? That would piss me off. Like, that's why Sophie's my girl. If y'all don't watch all the way up to current season, that's why Sophie's my girl. Cause that's a lady right there. But she also been a maid, so she know everything. She know how to take care of herself. She actually know how to take care of a home. They be saying the girls, the women is the ones that's supposed to take care of the home, but how they taking care of the home? They're not taking care of the home. They're delegating. They're delegating taking care of the home. They know what needs to be taken care of, sure, but they don't know how to actually take care of the home. That's why we have the trad wife that came out, you know, I guess, what was that, the 40s, 50s or whatever, that became a thing. I don't know, maybe it was before that, actually. But you know what I'm trying to say, where you have the stay-at-home wife who takes care of the home. That's taking care of the home, I guess. Let's not go to that either. But shit, at least they actually know how to pick up a broom and light a fire. The freaking people in the 1800s didn't know anything if they were a lord or a lady. You had to be a commoner to know that stuff. Isn't that crazy? I couldn't imagine. I would being royalty sounds great on one hand, and on the other hand, it's just like, but I want to know how to take care of myself, please. Yeah. Do I want to always have to take care of myself? No. Do I want the option to, though? Yes, absolutely. Oh, also, what's up, Seema? Sorry, I just went on a little ramble. Never taken the time to watch Bridgerton. I watch Love is Blind. Y'all watch it? No, I don't watch Love is Blind. You should watch Bridgerton. But I won't push it on you. It's just one of my favorite shows. I hear it's really freaky too. Really freaky? I mean, they get a little sexual, I guess, but hey, Millie, you need Netflix? Why, so you can watch Bridgerton? You don't need Netflix. You want to watch Bridgerton with me, Josie? I'll show Bridgerton. We're all adults. We can watch nudity scenes together, right? I used to feel so awkward watching nudity scenes with like family and friends. Like I'd always like feel like we were doing something wrong. I'd be like, oh my god, shouldn't we be like in private watching this? Like, oh my god. But no, I've grown out of that. I'm like, what? It's a movie. It's a show. Josie. Yeah. It seems like that's just part of the contract. I always be feeling bad for the actors and actresses and stuff with shows like this, because sometimes it feels like it's part of the contract. Like if you really wanna make a scene for the movie, you gotta sign up for this, or for the show, you gotta sign up for this. Cause like literally every single one of them showed us something, and okay, not every single one of them. We didn't see Hyacinth, or not Hyacinth. Oh God, that's a kid. That's not who I was trying to say. What's her name? Who married John? Not Eloise. Why is the name blanking right now? Help me out, Lily. No, not Daphne. The one that married John. The cute little autistic couple. What's her name? Like, he just died last season. And she had a whole, basically it was all about her stuff. Why am I blanking on her name right now? Anyways, her intimate scenes were more like, honestly, Francesca, yes, her intimate scenes were fully clothed. Um, so it's not, I guess it's not part of the contract, but they definitely have a thing where it's like, I guess they know that sex sells, so they're like, you know what would take this further? So they like kind of have them do it. See, man, I just saw that comment. I don't know if you left or not, but um, yeah, I saw the movie that haunts me still is The Hangover, because my mom wanted me to take her to see that movie because I worked at the movie theater at the time, and we went to go see it, and like I already knew what to expect of the movie because I worked at the movie theater, so I'd seen it. I'd seen clips and all of that, so I already knew. And like literally every single time something would happen, I would like look down, look away. Like I make sure not to like look at my mom. Like I was like, this is awkward. That one haunts me, and The Color Purple haunts me because there were some scenes in that I was just like, why are we watching this together? Or why am I watching this at all as a kid? Um, okay, I need to hurry up and do something with this, huh? I'm just walking around in circles, doing nothing. There's no way into the main unit. I'm noticing we need to fix that. So that's gonna be right here, pretty much. Oh, but that is floor. This changes the vibe of things a lot, but I think I kind of like it a little bit better already. What do you guys think? The shape of it. I'm not entirely sure how I want to do this ceiling part. This definitely doesn't need to be here, though. I don't know why I had it. Because this is going to tier up to that somehow, I think. But should I have, I feel like I should have a window right here. Oh, hold on. I think that I need to do this. I don't 100% know how I feel about the logs right here. Also, that is not the same. Oh, it's not the same because I see. It needs to be. Wait, that is different, isn't it? That's only one block off, whereas this is 2 blocks. I'm trying to understand how that even happened. Um, So from this block, it goes, and that's in the right position. So okay, from this block, it should go one in front, one to the side, and then one here. Right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then there should be a stack of. Okay, hold on. But now that means this is also wrong. That makes more sense now. Yep.
Wait, did I decide that I could leave this that height? I guess so. Forgotten. I think I don't want that to be 20s, but I'm gonna put it there as a placeholder. I'm so happy. That has to be there if I want to cover up. Yeah, we're gonna do something different. What's going on with this side? I don't know. They both look different. This is like 3 wide. Hold on. Why does it look like it should be like... There we go. That's it. Okay, technically that was placed in here on purpose to be seen. But I'm gonna have to do this all differently. So I'm just gonna tear it down.
This is supposed to be a wall. That's just that's just. And honestly, okay. Hold on. How do I want to close this up? I want to put a whole nother wall here. I don't know about a window until I try to do a roof. And I don't know how I want to do a roof. Uh-oh. A piglin is out. They say that this happens if you have a portal open, but like it's something that like I literally haven't actually seen happen since the beginning of Minecraft. It used to happen all the time. Like they would flood through all the time. But like I rarely see it happen these days. They must have fixed it. Maybe it was a glitch or something that caused them to like always show up like that. I didn't even fully explore this. Like, why is this here? You know what I mean? Also, I feel like every time I come back, there's fresh ore for me to grab. Is that just me? Like, I don't even know what to explore of this. Like, it looks like it is not supposed to be here. That's all what it is. I don't know why I came in here. This is such a good, like, portal spot, though, because, like, you rarely see any.
Sorry. I got another one of these muffin tops. This might be my safe favorite now. Or my hyperfixation for this. Do I want to do the same material? I guess so. I guess I have to do the same type of wait, what is this? TwitchCon. I think this is the first time that I've gotten a notification about TwitchCon. Have I like teared up in my Twitch affiliate-ness? But they're telling me about TwitchCon. It's not like an official invite though. But that's interesting. I think I want to do trying to decide how I want this. Do I want to use a wall? What would that look like? Oh, same color. I don't want it to connect. So maybe if I did not every one of them. Then that gets it more leveled out. And then I'm thinking I'd rather use this stone cutter. Okay. I just saw my friend that texted me. So I'll be getting off probably in the next like half hour ish. Sounds like we're gonna be doing our show watch a little bit earlier today, which would be nice. Because then I can get on stream a bit early and get back on stream a bit early as well. Oops. I wanted to go here. I really need you to stay out of my way. Keeps bumping into me. That's good. And now the process begins of trying to make this look like a witch hat. Whimsical in some way. Why am I doing that, actually? Oh, it's not. That one might make sense with me. Place everywhere but where I want this. think that I had an idea here to start it lower and tier it up. Here. I don't know exactly what I was thinking with that, but I don't think that's gonna look right. We're done with this because we're gonna roof. We're gonna roof it there. Actually. I don't know why I get so far up in my seat like that. I have to readjust my body after a while because I realize sitting up. Oh no, I can't open that right now. I need to be able to though. So. I keep forgetting that that is going to just be these storage chests are not supposed to be there. Welcome back. I will be getting off in the next like 30 minutes. Just heads up. Thomas is the one that you did? Can you not, are you not able to buy more after the fact? Okay. This has to come back down, or come from down somehow. I think if the entrance is gonna be over there somewhere, I think the up should be like here-ish. But I want it to be a stair. So I gotta figure that out. I need to... to move chest. Can, but not at the low price I had paid for at first. Oh, that makes sense. I see what you're saying. didn't get the chest. Oh, whoa, what's wrong with my face? Oh, it's the scarf. The scarf is all over my face. Oh my god, I didn't notice. We're gonna rise maybe $8 in the next month, so I think maybe I should just go all in on this perhaps. Well, I'll tell you like I told you last time, I trust your call. I don't know as much about it as you do, and you seem to just second guess yourself but end up being right, so no second guessing. You should just trust your gut. Oh shoot. I don't know what I did that. I did it again. Not how I meant to handle that. Why does it seem like it's foggy inside of my space? See?
Now that that's the wall that's supposed to exist too. I think that I think that I'd rather it be. Hold on, let me grab materials. Lift every voice and sing to the faithful in the heart. Sing a song for our Oh wait, no, that's not gonna work. How about that? Or actually, hold up. Hold on. I don't know why I started singing the Black National Anthem. That was random. Am I feeling proud? It is almost Juneteenth. We got 3 days. And I'm from the South. Actually, I'm from Texas, so I got a special connection with that song, I think. I got a special connection with Juneteenth. That especially since, God forbid, they taught us the history. Look, we had to take, it was a requirement to take Texas history in grade school in Texas. But in Texas history, they don't teach you about Juneteenth. They don't teach you about the daughters of the Confederacy. They don't really teach you about the dark side of the Confederacy at all, actually. it talks about Texas pride. That's why Texas pride is the way that it is, because that's what they teach you. It's a requirement. It's not Texas history without Juneteenth, though, is it? Let's be for real. Let's be so for real. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I mean, I know they don't teach that anywhere. It's just, it's just wild. We have to learn Texas history, but they skip Black history in Texas history. And what the? You mean the last ones to know that they were no longer slaves? Isn't part of Texas history? Yeah. Huh. Okay. Well, I'll figure that out, I guess. Maybe we need to go back. Now, is that? Oh no, I won't be able to have a block there. Okay.
put something else out there then. So I was thinking that it could just be like a little whatever. But maybe I should do try something else. I gotta get off soon. So I'll try one more thing and we'll see what happens. Oops. Is that still requiring me for me to have that? I mean, I can sneak and get up. But only for a bit. Huh. What if I did? Because it won't make a difference in the long run, like on the outside. What if I did this? I still have to sneak to get her in the corner, but at least it could be closed. What if instead of that though, I did this right there? Ooh. Maybe not. Because I was gonna say, what if I just went into here and then down? I guess it could look like just a piece of style, like I guess that's something that we see in houses.
this is the last thing, and then I'm getting off here. But I'm thinking. So you go down. Needs to go here, then here, then here, and here. Here. Okay. Oh wait. Get rid of those. Get rid of that. Here and here. I don't even have to sneak. It just is enough space when I do the slabs. That works so much better, so I don't have to worry about sneaking and stuff. And then I can put like some shelves right there just to make it look like it was meant to be. I don't know if I fully like that, but it's something. Okay. I should go ahead and get off of here though, so that I can get set up for my show with my friends. Thanks for hanging out with me, y'all. This helped. I needed it. I will be back after I finish watching my show and after I eat some lunch. I feel like I'm at a stopping point with this. We didn't finish the roof, but I feel like I'm at a stopping point where I'm comfortable to go ahead and play another game when I come back, instead of continue on here. So I might do Lego Batman. I've been kind of feeling like playing that. I haven't played in a week or so. So maybe that. Maybe Paralyze. Maybe Wildwoods. I don't know. We'll see. But I'll see you guys later. Have a good rest of your afternoon and or afternoon or early evening, depending on the time. All my love.